I snapped.
How did you snap?
I just did. Abuse.
Yeah.
Too much of it.
When police respond to a brutal stabbing, they find a disabled veteran clinging to life and a woman whose account of this bloodbath may not be the whole truth.
She is diabolical. You have no freaking clue.
On March 8, 2026, Charlotte County Sheriff's Office deputies are dispatched to a home in Punta Gorda, Florida, after a frantic woman calls 911.
911, what is the address of the emergency?
Yes. I came out to check on my neighbor, and he's dead.
Okay.
His truck's gone. There's blood everywhere. He was covered with plastic.
You said he was covered in plastic?
Yes.
Okay, now, does it look like there was any sort of injury?
I don't know. Yes, he bled to death.
Okay, but I'm saying, does it look like there were any injuries? Are there any weapons around?
I don't know, honey.
Okay, that's okay. You're doing a great job. I'm just trying to help for our deputies here, okay? Now,
Well,
does he live here alone?
He had a roommate.
And the roommate is not there, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Can
doesn't.
you do
We
me a
don't
huge
know.
favor and step out front to make contact with the deputies?
Yes.
When a deputy arrives at the scene, he rushes to the back of the home and discovers an unresponsive elderly man lying next to a wheelchair in a pool of blood with a severe laceration to his arm.
So his head. His balls. He's still warm. Yeah.
The temperature of the body tells deputies they're dealing with a very recent attack. Believing there may still be a chance to save him, they begin CPR.
Got rig or anything like that?
No, he's still warm.
Despite their efforts, he cannot be revived.
Man, hit her with the Drake. Hit her with the Drake in the face.
But it's still wet, at least. The whole wheelchair is covered in blood.
So is that one over there. There's one over there that's covered in blood too. And the blood goes from all the way over there.
The spin circle's right here.
When a deputy speaks with the woman who called 911, she identifies the victim as 76-year-old Paul Dwayne Bradley, a disabled military veteran who relies on multiple caregivers for...
Man, this nigga was probably mean. Feel me, the old mean man. But they was not fucking with that nigga. They got tired of his shit. Killed his ass. That's what it sounded like. He military, he an old white dude. Yeah, he talked to y'all like shit. And y'all wipe his ass? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
daily assistance.
One, his
Nobody
truck's
knowing.
missing.
Yeah.
It's not here. Two, he was covered in plastic.
Okay.
The sheathing was over him.
The plastic sheathing was?
Yeah,
Okay.
I pulled it back to make sure it was him. Because
Okay.
I've seen his foot, but I had to make sure it was him.
Okay.
And that's all I touched, and I called him.
As deputies process the scene, a visibly shaken friend of Paul's approaches with information that immediately begins to point investigators toward a potential suspect.
Just stay back there for now, because this is an active crime scene, okay? Okay, with what?
I don't know who's the lady that's living with him. She just moved in, and he came over the other day and told me she was schizophrenic.
Oh,
and he
shit.
wanted to get her out of the house.
Yeah, because see, that's what we was supposed to be here at 7 to help him make sure she goes.
You too?
Okay.
The deputy learns that earlier that morning, Paul had fired a live-in caregiver who had recently moved into the home.
Nigga, she's still
When
there?
she refused to leave, he called authorities for assistance.
Oh, no, it's
So-
another date.
This caretaker, is she someone you hired, or is it a friend, or
I was going to hire her, and I'd try her out for a month, you know.
Okay.
But then I thought, after
What? Obviously, this from some other day, but interviewing this nigga after life or after death, nigga. The fuck? Nigga talking to spirits and ghosts.
3 days, I knew she wasn't going to be good.
What is she doing? So I get that she's not like really taking care of you,
She
but what else
killed
is she
that
doing?
nigga. God damn.
Nothing.
Nothing. She's just doing nothing.
She makes me good meals, don't get me wrong. But that's all she does.
So she's just cooking for you. That's all she's doing.
Yeah. She's just worthless.
She's in there.
Yeah,
right now?
she ain't doing nothing
Yeah,
for the
she's
nigga,
in
but
bed, I
making him
think.
good.
So
hot
you want her
meals.
out of here today? We can do
Making
that.
sure
Do you
you
just
sleep
want her to get
comfortable
going, or
at
do you
night.
want her like formally trespassed?
No, if she refuses to go.
If she refuses to go, then yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go talk to her now.
The deputy spoke to Paul's caregiver, 48-year-old Shannon Rose Giblin. She denied neglecting his care and said there was another reason Paul wanted her out of the house.
I'm going to tell you the truth, sir. He, and the girl that got me this job knows. And the girl that got me this job knows this too. You can talk to her about it. He is mad at me because I didn't give him sexual pleasure.
Mm.
Do you see? Have you ever had?
Yeah, I've heard of this kind of thing.
Yeah.
She
Could
told
be
the
true. Could
deputy
be true.
Paul had repeatedly made unwanted
Nigga, if I
sexual
gotta
advances,
Nigga, if I got a caregiver and she ain't giving it up, then goodbye, nigga.
including one incident where he allegedly put his hands on her.
When we go run errands, of course I drive, and I help him out of his buggy into the truck, and I step on his seatbelt for her. You know, just sweet. And so I'm leaning over, snapping his seatbelt, and he grabs the back of my head. He goes his hand on the back of my head, and he moves my head towards his crotch, and he goes, gross.
With Shannon's serious allegations, the deputy was now facing a much more complicated situation.
I want to go back
How
in
did
and
he
talk to him
die?
again about that.
He's gonna deny it. You know
Yeah, yeah, probably. But the problem here, Shannon, is that he wants you gone. And so if he tells me that he wants you gone, then that is my job to do that.
So you want me to leave right now?
So that's...
Nigga, she probably ain't got nowhere to go. That's what it looks like. My nigga, she's using him as free rent. And he know that because she ain't doing nothing else. He like, you gotta probably give up some. You ain't washing my back. You gotta give up some. My nigga, yeah, you get free rent. You cook me meals, but like, it sound like that nigga said, I get somebody else to cook me meals. You gotta give something up. That's
what I'm gonna try to figure out with him.
That's impossible. I have no car. I've got cats. This man is a pervert.
Listen, I'm not saying I don't believe you at all, okay? So I'm gonna go talk to him.
I don't.
I've heard this story a few times, okay? So let me go talk to him and then we'll figure out what's going on next, okay?
Paul denied the allegations and remained firm that he wanted her out of the house immediately.
So what you should do is go ahead and get out of here. I know you don't have a car, but I would go ahead and get your things together. I would contact a friend. I don't know your money situation. But
I have like $30.
if I leave, this is a big question. Is there going to be a huge fight here? Is there going to be? Is this going to be
no talking, no fighting?
No.
Okay.
No, because first and foremost, felony. Put your hands on a
I was
man.
going to say exactly.
I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hours later, Paul's body is found in the very spot where
That's what I want to know, my nigga. If you know all that, how did this nigga die?
Shannon had spoken with the deputy. As the investigation continues, a review of security footage from a neighboring residence reveals Paul's 2024 Toyota Tacoma leaving the property around 4:30 p.m.
Okay, Can you do a felony bolo for this guy's truck? I need to know where it is as soon as possible, and I need it stopped.
3 hours after Paul's body is discovered, the vehicle is located at a McDonald's in Sarasota County, 53 miles north of the crime scene, and Shannon is inside.
Yeah, she did it.
The vehicle with your hands
well,
up.
obviously,
hands
but
up,
like,
hands up, hands up.
Why?
Turn around. Walk backwards to me. No, don't reach. Walk backwards with your hands in the air. Do not reach. Walk backwards to me now. You got hands? Got hands. Drop down your knees. Get on your knees. Keep your hands on your head.
I'm gonna lie, she's so skinny. One of them bullets.
Is there
She
anyone
hit
else in
about
the
one,
vehicle?
she done.
After Sarasota County deputies detain Shannon, she begins making disturbing claims about what happened to her.
Why are you guys being so mean to me when I was just abused?
Okay, fine.
And almost murdered by a guy.
I don't know anything about
just,
anything.
I'm gonna stand you up.
Okay, let's stand up.
I was almost just murdered. Look at my body.
Shannon is transported to the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office, where she says she was constantly harassed and abused by Paul. But detectives will soon get a surprising phone call that raises questions about her story.
Paul's a very evil man. I believe it was the second night.
Yo, this bitch is so skinny. Nigga, how is her... What foot is this going to the right like that? My nigga, it's... Huh? Because it can't be this one. Wait. This one? What fucking leg is this? Wait, because if this is her leg, it's impossible. Okay, no, this got to be this one. Yeah. And then, so this is this.
I was there. I was saying goodnight to him. And he reaches back and he starts doing this on my upper leg, and he starts reaching over towards my crotch. And I was like, all right, well, good night. I mean, I had just gotten there.
Shannon describes another incident she says crossed the line, leaving her feeling devastated.
He told me that he loves a spoon. He's like, if we're ever spooning and you feel the little guy down there misbehave, you can just skedaddle. So I went to my room, sat on the bed, and just leave and just start crying. And he literally wants me there for sex.
She goes on to describe a history of childhood trauma, suggesting Paul's alleged behavior triggered painful memories from her past.
Nobody understands that there's sick men out there. Okay, I was freaking by my own father. When I was 14, he took my virginity. Okay?
Ooh.
I've been almost murdered by a guy choking in front of my 3-year-old daughter. Okay?
Detectives shift their focus to what happened after the deputy told her to leave Paul's home.
Obviously, it looks like you were put in a very tough spot. I mean, I see you're scratched up and have some injuries. Did he get violent after law enforcement left?
Yes. He grabbed me, and I've got the things.
But after learning about the arrest, Shannon's sister contacts investigators and reveals a pattern from Shannon's past. One that raises questions about whether she's telling the truth.
She
I just wanted to say that someone noticed in her mugshot that there were scratches on her. And I wanted to tell the detectives that she has a history of and trying to blame other people. One of her
crazy bitch
baby daddies, for lack of a better term, she bragged about getting him locked up.
Wait. How the fuck is this possible? My nigga, we don't go down in years. We go up. In 2015, she looked at younger than she did in 2010. She's like, this is her evil year. This was her like bad bitch evil year. And this was her like accepting her like villain arc. And this was like, I'm a new bitch, but I'm still that one evil bitch. And here she just looked like the Joker, my nigga. Like, my nigga, she let go. She said, okay, this is me. This is me.
In Sarasota for like 8 months because she beat herself up and then called the cops and said he did it. I was thinking to myself, oh my God, she's going to sit there.
And she's not even ugly. But you could tell that I'd be twitching. You could tell that I'd be twitching. Something here, or just like, nah, this bitch may be crazy. She probably one of them spike a nigga drinks while he sleep. Put that bomb on the nigga. Just to rob and steal and shit.
And try to say it was self-defense, and he did that.
Shiny red lipstick. Bitch, the left eye or the right eye twitching. Glasses. Jaw. I ain't fucking with no bitch looks like this. No, nigga, you like 30 wearing a choker. Bitch. Nah, I'm good.
To her.
What happened next with Paul?
And look at her now.
I looked at him and said, Paul, after all everything I've done for you, clean your house, cook for you, give you baths, so you're just willing to have the sheriff just push me to the curb? I said, what would you have done to my cats?
Euthanize.
And he goes, well, and it was obvious he would have killed them. Just the way he said it.
All right, so then what?
I mean, they're your cats. They're not his cats to take care. The fuck?
And he starts going, and I start following him. And he stops in his scooter, and he grabs his phone. And I'm like, what are you doing? Because he was going to call the cops again. And I went to grab it. And he's like, what are you doing? And he starts grabbing me.
Okay, but when did you pull out the... What happened?
I snapped. I snapped.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
All right.
It just hit me. I snapped.
And did what?
I just did. Abuse.
Yeah.
Too much of it.
I get it.
I was in a mental hospital because I snapped. Years ago, it's all documented. All of it.
According to Shannon, when the confrontation turned physical, she used a kitchen knife to cut him.
Was it a little cut, a big cut?
Damn. He stabbed that.
No, he was bleeding a lot.
Okay. A lot? Like.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Her sister claims this wasn't the first time
Listen,
Shannon had
artery.
used a knife during a confrontation.
Yeah,
I
she know
spoke
what it
to the
hit too.
boyfriend that just escaped from her.
Escape.
Like he could have been the next victim, but his daughters were like, "You need to get the hell out of there," because he would wake up in the middle of the night and she would be standing over him with a butcher knife and saying she was going to kill him.
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck I tell y'all niggas though? Nigga, I know these bitches, bro. Like I can just tell by looking at the bitch what type of bitch is that. Like they're like Pokemon, man. You gotta really just be able to read them in the field, like. My nigga. She's trying to look like Harley Quinn so bad. They look like a drug addict that's finna relapse. Like, so much potential just down the drain. She like 50 here. Gotta be like 50, still wearing makeup. Yeah, she was just naturally pretty, I ain't gonna lie.
He
Too much stress.
literally
That's what-
hightailed it
Gotta be
across the
stress,
state
drugs,
of Florida to get
jail.
away from her because his daughter lives on the other coast. He told me I was afraid she was going to slit my throat in my sleep.
Shannon insists the confrontation with Paul escalated into something she never expected.
I'm scared for my life, and I'm scared for my cat's life. This man abuses me. It's not like I'm like, oh,
Bitch caught a body for a cat.
a precious man today.
No one's claiming that.
But Shannon's ex-boyfriend describes a conversation he had with Shannon about Paul that paints a very different picture.
He was on the phone with her on Sunday before this happened. She was telling him that she was going to kill the guy before she killed him. And I'm just saying, because I think it's relevant, because if she's like saying, I'm going to go in there and kill him, and then she does it, that's premeditated in my book.
Shannon says that after cutting Paul, she pushed him in his scooter to the back of the house, where she placed him on the ground
So he
and
bleeding
watched
all
him
through the
die.
house.
But before fleeing in his truck, she covered his body with the plastic tarp. When asked why, she offers an unexpected explanation.
What was up with the plastic? Everything else makes sense to me. I don't understand that part.
When you take care of somebody, tucking them in, does that make sense at all?
What?
I don't know.
Can I ask you a question that's kind of personal?
Yeah, the bitch, I mean.
How do you feel now that that happened?
He was not innocent. That's how I feel. He
Right,
abused
she
me.
don't even
That's
look
how I
like.
feel. Because a part of me was, I'm like, it was either
Yeah,
me and my
abused.
kitties or him. I'm serious. Now you both look at me like you hate me.
We don't hate you.
Promise no way.
I'm not cold-hearted.
they don't give a fuck about you. That's the thing. They probably taking like, yeah, this bitch is crazy. Nigga, they sat in front of way worse people. What are you talking about? Like, bitch, all you did, you killed you killed somebody damn near the same age as you. Nigga, he seen you was old too. You thought you were young, bitch. Like, he like, bro, fuck you doing? Why you acting like that? You so old bitch like me. You just not in a wheelchair yet. Right? Like, nigga, he probably did too much coke back in the 20s and 90s and all that shit. Like, don't be mad at him, bro. Just because you in a wheelchair. You got that nigga up out of there because you ain't want to throw on some coochie, nigga. Probably, all you gotta do is get that nigga's coochie one time, bitch. And you get free rent. Probably until he dies. Naturally. My nigga, then you don't gotta like, fuck that nigga. Oh. You cooking the meal, just be like, no. Like, and then if shit, you throw it to him and he still try to kick you out, then you say no, nigga. Fuck. Like, then you say no. Or, bitch, get your own shit. Find you somewhere to go. Cause what you think this is, my nigga? You probably doing this shit since a little girl. Staying with niggas. Nigga probably got you pregnant. Cause you let that nigga get you pregnant so you can stay in his crib. Like, nah, you ain't shit, bro. You ain't shit. She ain't been shit, nigga. Nigga, her mama must ain't been shit, nigga. Nigga, her daddy probably ain't shit, nigga. That nigga dead, nigga. Nigga, she gonna die in prison. I don't know what year this came out. She gonna die in there. And then next thing you know, she gonna be in hell pushing Joe in the fucking wheelchair, nigga. Repenting. Trying to repent at least. But let me get on to my next reaction.